Most men believe they need to impress women by trying hard, showing off, chasing them, or behaving in a certain way. In reality, the harder you try, the less attractive you often appear. Women are naturally attracted to men who seem confident and comfortable in their own skin. So how do you become that kind of man? In this video, you will discover how to attract women without chasing them, simply by becoming the kind of man who naturally captures their attention. Number 1, make her want to keep your attention. A common mistake men make when talking to a woman they like is giving her all their attention in a way that comes across as desperate. They become overly focused on her, listening to every word as if afraid that shifting their attention might make them lose her interest. Ironically, this behavior often produces the opposite result. Instead of increasing attraction, it can make you appear overly eager for her approval. A better approach is to create the feeling that she has to maintain your interest. One simple way to do this is by occasionally glancing away during the conversation for a moment, then returning your attention to her. This small action communicates confidence. It shows that you are relaxed, not desperate, and not overly concerned with trying to impress her. While other men may stare intensely and seem afraid to break eye contact, you demonstrate calm self-assurance. Women tend to notice these little details. When a man focuses on them too intensely, it often signals that he is trying too hard to win them over. But when a man appears comfortable enough to briefly shift his attention, it can make her feel like she needs to keep your interest. That sense of challenge can naturally increase attraction, because it suggests you are not overly invested in seeking her approval, which makes you appear more appealing. Number 2, the taken energy. There is an interesting dynamic when it comes to attraction. Women often find men more appealing when those men seem as though they are already desired by others. Research has shown that men are perceived as more attractive when women believe other women are interested in them. This doesn't mean you need to be in a relationship to create that effect. Instead, it's about the attitude you project. A man with a seeking mindset constantly looks for validation. He wants attention from women and often feels the need to prove himself. Women can usually sense this energy, and it can make him appear as though he is trying too hard. By contrast, a man with a taken mindset behaves as though he already has success with women. He doesn't chase approval or crave attention. Instead, he carries himself with the quiet confidence of someone who already knows his worth. Interestingly, this is why men who are already in relationships sometimes notice that other women become more interested in them. It's not simply because they have a girlfriend. It's because they stop seeking validation and trying to prove themselves. Their natural confidence and relaxed attitude become more noticeable, and women tend to respond to that. Number 3, be a man who doesn't chase attention. One common mistake men make when trying to attract women is constantly trying to be noticed. At a bar or party, they look around the room to see who is watching them, hoping for signs of interest or approval. They wait for validation from others to feel confident. However, this behavior usually backfires. Women are rarely attracted to men who depend on other people's approval. Instead, they tend to be attracted to men who feel secure in themselves and don't rely on external validation. A genuinely confident man doesn't worry about whether people are noticing him. He isn't scanning the room for acknowledgement. He simply feels comfortable where he is, and that quiet self-assurance naturally attracts women toward him. This doesn't mean isolating yourself or standing silently in a corner. It simply means not seeking approval. In social situations, act as though you belong there and enjoy yourself regardless of whether anyone is paying attention. Ironically, this mindset is exactly what makes women notice you. They are instinctively attracted to men who appear self-assured and emotionally strong, men who don't seem desperate for attention. Number 4, stay composed when she looks at you. Picture yourself waiting in line at a cafe when you catch a woman looking at you. How do you react? Many men instantly become self-conscious. They begin adjusting their clothes, fidgeting, or acting nervous because they feel they are being judged. Others become overly eager, watching her closely and hoping she looks again. Neither reaction is attractive. A confident man doesn't behave awkwardly just because a woman glances at him. He doesn't suddenly change his behavior or become tense. Instead, he stays relaxed and continues doing whatever he was doing, treating the moment as completely normal. Women are often attracted to men who seem accustomed to attention. If you remain calm when she looks at you, it can spark curiosity. She may start wondering why you didn't react and assume that you're used to women noticing you, which can make you appear more appealing. If you choose to acknowledge her glance, do it subtly. A brief look back and a small, confident smile before returning to what you were doing can communicate self-assurance without appearing needy or nervous. Number 5. Carry yourself with confidence everywhere. Confidence is something women often notice instantly, especially in the way a man moves. Whether you're walking through a mall, entering a bar, or navigating a crowded place, your body language says a lot about you. Do you move like you belong there, or do you seem uncertain? Some men walk in a hesitant way, as if they're overly concerned about how others perceive them. They avoid eye contact, move cautiously, or constantly look around in a nervous manner. Women tend to notice these signals quickly and interpret them as insecurity. On the other hand, a man who moves with certainty and ease gives the impression that he naturally belongs wherever he goes. The same principle applies in social environments. If you walk into a party or bar, don't act as if you're waiting for others to acknowledge you. Move confidently and comfortably through the space. Women are naturally attracted to men who appear relaxed, purposeful, and self-assured. Even small actions, like pulling out a chair at a cafe during a date, can reveal whether a man feels confident or unsure. Hesitation, fidgeting, or awkwardness can signal insecurity. But when you handle these small moments smoothly and naturally, it reinforces the image of a man who believes in himself. Ultimately, the way you move communicates whether you trust yourself or doubt yourself, and that strongly influences how attractive you appear.